Alright, before we get into today's video, I need 30 seconds of your life. This video is brought to you by the Aliyah Fund, the people behind a night Seder program that's more packed at 10 p.m. than a bakery on Motzei Pesach. We're talking real growth, real Avodas Hashem, real Gemara, Aliba Deochasa. But here's why I actually stopped you. They're running the Pur.im raffle, Purim as in Gorel, as in raffle, and this isn't a win a little sourdough starter kit kind of raffle. This is a win a brand new car type of raffle, or a Rolex, or $25,000 in cash. One ticket, one shot for as little as $1. Every ticket helps put more people in Night Seder, more people learning, more people growing. Your ticket is literally turning into Torah. So go ahead, click on the link below, go to pour.im/fire to get your ticket and support Real Avodas Hashem today. Welcome to the Safari. I think almost everybody has the exact same reaction when they come to a safari or a zoo. You look at the animals and you say, they're so cute, they're so majestic. But I kind of feel bad for them. I mean, look at them, they eat the same grass every day. They sleep in the same place every day. Look at the same scenery day after day, year after year. Meanwhile, we get to go back to our exciting lives and we travel and we open businesses and we make money and we try out the new restaurants that just opened. We have freedom. They have such a boring life. But what if I told you that while we're looking at the animals with pity, the animals are looking at us and they're the ones saying, Nebuch, look at those poor humans. Look how hard they have to work just to be happy. They have to go on these complicated vacations and get all sorts of silly cars and buy all sorts of new overpriced clothing and chase a promotion, a bigger house, a better view, another country, another thrill, another distraction, just for them to get the feeling that I get after a nice meal of grass. Me, I wake up at the same sunrise every morning. I eat the same grass, I drink from the same river, I sleep under the same sky, and every single day, I'm happy. I'm content. I'm exactly where Hashem wants me to be. And for that, I'm happy because that's all I need. And here's the point. Chazal tell us that every single creature sings shira to Hashem. Every bird, every animal, every parrot, every emu, every lizard has their shira that they sing to Hashem. Every part of creation has its own song that they sing. Each creature fulfills his role on earth and sings to Hashem their thanks. And maybe that's the question the animals are asking us as we drive past them in our safari jeep. They think, hey human, you're busy feeling bad for me, but I just finished singing my daily shira to Hashem. How's your shira coming along? And maybe the animals are right. Maybe that's a question we ought to ask ourselves a little more often. Because isn't it interesting how we spend so much of our lives driving around our little own safari jeeps and how we easily pity certain people, you know, the ones living the quiet, simple, unglamorous lives. And sometimes we say, Nebuch, look at that tiny house. He's only a Rebbe. She teaches kindergarten. They're still driving that same car. They have the same small salary, same crowded neighborhood. They never moved out. Same simple meals, same slightly socially off Shabbos guests that they host. She still wears that dress. He still wears that tie. No glamorous career, no luxury vacations, no men's trips to Hungary with the boys. Nothing about their life would we ever describe as exciting. And somewhere along this safari route of life, we start telling ourselves they're the ones missing out. But maybe, just maybe, it's the other way around. Maybe while we're sprinting from one distraction to the next, from one purchase to the next, from one new restaurant in the city to the next, from one trend to the next, from one thrill, from one busy thing to the next, they're singing and building a family of holiness, busy developing Talmidim and Talmidos, busy learning Torah, busy doing chesed, busy living a life whose soundtrack is a song to Hashem instead of the endless noise of wanting more. Maybe they're still in that house driving that same car, eating the same food because, like the animals, they realize that a successful life isn't measured by how exciting it looks from a safari jeep. A successful life is measured by how much of it becomes a Shira. All the animals on Earth know exactly why they were created. The only creature that gets occasionally confused about its purpose in life is us. Maybe the next time you go to a safari, don't just look at the animals, look at yourself and ask, everything around me is singing its Shira to Hashem. Am I?